to see him become more a focal point on offense.
Hey, I couldn't quite reach it.
That's kind of offensive right there.
He's had that itch.
Okay. Oh, the itch. The itch. I get it. Oh.
Now to Kevin Harlan.
Shut up, itch. They call the United Center in Chicago, the home of... And as things get ready to roll it...
Well, guys, the connection between Prez and his...
Thanks, David. And so often for NBA players, a high school coach is so much more than a coach.
It's a great point. I mean, I remember Washington Balls playing in college way back in the day, and you could see his no-nonsense style and how he coached Prez.
And these early season changes for Chicago. Alicios checked in. Rajon Rondo. Was subbed in for Grant. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Biombo's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Gordon. Gunn's checked in for Ross. And Prez is subbed in for Payton. And so in the game for the Magic, Paul in at point guard. Green is out there with Bismack Biyombo. It's Young, and it's Fournier at the first one.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. We've got to make it tougher for Rondo out there. He's getting in more paint at will. I want us to gap him off the ball and keep him out of the middle. No easy buckets now, all right? We got this.
If the Bulls could get back to just winning. When teams start to slide, there's a lot of finger pointing, and that's been going on in Chicago.
And all right, a chance to check out stats for Rajon Rondo. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 12 points a game, 11 assists, and 6 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Here's Hall. Trains the three-pointer. Prez has got his first 3 points of the game. And Prez recently doing something every NBA player dreams of as a kid. Signing a shoe deal. You figured it was only a matter of time.
And from what I've heard, there's some pretty generous checks coming his way as the company believes he could end up being the face of the basketball division in no time.
Well, many know about the tragedy that Prez has had to battle through the loss of his father. But he did have a great mentor in his life with his high school coach, Washington Falls.
Yeah, and when you talk to Prez about Coach Falls, he will just gush about how much he owes to him for helping him through his youth. He says he is the force in his life that keeps him grounded.
There's the feed to Biyombo. Yep, that one goes. Biyombo's got his first points of the game.
And really just splendid distribution. When Prez sees an open man, he zips it over quickly.
Bulls trail by 8.
Keep going.
Outside Rondo. Butler against Green. Butler on the way. He picked up 18 points in the last one against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Rondo. And finish off by Prez.
Prez is ridiculous finisher around the rim. Just so clever how he dices up the deep.
It's tipped. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Prez leading the charge. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Now here's Rondo. Not a lot of room. Butler in the corner. And the foul pulled on Justice Young. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Burns checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Outside Rondo, pocket 6. Laverne in the corner. the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
They kept swinging the ball, and thanks to this unselfish mindset, everyone was able to contribute. The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Prez with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. The dish to Meeks. And Young kicks to Prez. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls trail by 10. There's 31 seconds left in the first. And then Biombo with the dunk.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
And who needs to warm up? They didn't.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Rondo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's the floater. And Butler with a nice bucket inside.
It's important for Jimmy Butler to knock down the floater. Guys are playing up against him. You drive if you don't want to get all the way, shoot the floater.
He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
A little joke right at the buzzer.
Seems to improve.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way. Chicago making some changes. Alicia's checked in, and Mirotic subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Magic, Evan Fournier is checked in for Ross. Young comes in for Meeks, and Prez is subbed in for Augustine. Portis is out there at Mirotic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's Felicio in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself back in 2014. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer, and it paid off. After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years and $95 million. Instead of his decision, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. But everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
He's come a long way, David. Thank you.
Yeah, and Young has a beautiful touch from the mid-range, really sticking it to the D from there.
Rondo passes to Portis. Back to Rondo. Here's Mirotic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Jeff Green.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Bulls have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
They get it back. Biombo, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Bismack Biyombo is one of those players, when you watch the shot go up, take a picture of Biyombo, does his work early, and he's one of the few players in the league who can greatly impact the game with his rebounding.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. The Bulls keep it alive.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Here's Hall. They get the rebound. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
Gotta love how he did give up on the... And because of that effort, he comes up with the putback on the offensive rebound.
Now here's Rondo, covered by Hall. Felicio kicks to Butler. Just 5 to shoot.
This is the start.
11 feet away.
I average at least 30
He
points.
can't hit that time.
I would have had 30 minutes.
So as we can...
Come on, bro. By halftime, I'll be like 30.
Bring it in, guys.
Let you watch
Hey,
the video.
great work in the first half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team shoot. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Felicio's checked in. Laverne comes in for Mirotic. Portis, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Grant. On the court for Orlando, Hall, he's in at point guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Green. Then it's Jody Meeks, and it's Young in at the shooting guard.
Why don't let me get the
Rondo dishes to Butler. Back to Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rondo's got his first points in this one.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Rondo. Chicago's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Felicio. And it's good. Walk through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. It'll be Prez shooting. It's on Rajon Rondo. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Chicago. The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Fades. No good that time. Great D that time from Rondo. Butler with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Young with the steal. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. The three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Hall. Prez has got 23 points.
And to Prez, it doesn't matter if the D is there. He's burying the shot in their faces no matter what.
Get on, D.
Outside Rondo. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Prez. Jumps up. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Felicio. Young against Wade. Will it go? And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Justice Young.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers, despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
And finish off by Prez.
Gotta like whenever Prez dumps it on a drive, just powering it home.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Chicago's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Rondo. D right on him. Felicio, the pass away. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot.
I get 30 seconds of game, bro. At least.
And the return of Wade to his hometown Chicago Bulls, Greg. One of the major stories, certainly, in free agency.
Yeah, I mean, he had bigger offers on the table, but said the only real options for him were Miami or Chicago. And for a Bulls team that seemed on the verge of a rebuild, getting Wade has given them a fighting chance now in the East.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Young, counted.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
They're blinking, but they're not.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Look.
That's good for Young.
And this squad loves Young, a true leader who knows how to put his team on his back when they need him to.
Now here's Rondo, covered by Hall. Now Rondo feeds it to Wade. 1 second left. Offline.
It's shut down, bro. They're not going to score no
Getting
more.
underway. Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Young comes in for Mario Hezonja. And Prez is subbed in for Augustine. Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 4 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Wade brings the double team. Levins kicks to Young. Now, the league last summer decided to implement new rules, Steve, to discourage the hack-a-shack intentional fouling. What'd you think?
You know what I like, Kevin, to see if we can get to a number during all quarters. If you get to a number, say, 15 team fouls. After that, no matter who it is, it's 2 shots and the ball. I think that will limit the hack-a-shack rule.
Possession would be a big factor.
Would be
in that,
huge.
Yes.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Prez.
Tonight, guys, he caught what we call that rhythm. He was hearing that DJ he likes playing a perfect tempo, and it translated into an incredible offensive performance.
Orlando dictating the flow. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Combo dishes to Vucevic. To the paint. Floats one up. And Levins with the layup.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, their team got manhandled, taken to school on their home court.
Oh, God.
Here's Hall. It's off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin saying thanks for watching.
What's up, Steve?
We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I'm 6-1 now.
Kevin, thank you. Prez.
Hey, Shaq here.
You guys
play with a lot
of confidence, but did you think...
And that is a wrap, everybody.
You play on Hall of Fame, you probably know that like 5.